In Iraq, an attack targeting Kurdish Peshmerga forces has killed at least 5 members of the group. The incident happened in the northern Erbil province. At least 19 Peshmerga members have been injured. Iraq has seen an escalation of attacks as the US and Israeli war with Iran intensifies. Assad Baig is in Baghdad for us. What more are you hearing, Assad, about what's happened in Erbil first?
So we understand that these missile strikes took place in the early hours of this morning. The first one around 1:50 a.m. in the Erbil area, specifically the Soran area. Now, the latest figures that we have is at least 6 Peshmerga fighters killed, at least 19 wounded. The injured have been taken to hospitals in the Erbil area. We believe some of those injured are critical. Now, as I said, it seems like 2 locations were hit. The first one at 1:50 a.m. and the second one around an hour later. Now, we understand that the casualties arose from the second strike. Now, this seems to be a pattern. Before, what we saw were strikes against Iranian Kurdish opposition groups. Now we're seeing strikes against the regional authority, security services attached to the regional authority, the semi-autonomous Kurdish authority in north of Iraq. Now, Kurdish authorities say just in the last few days, there were 3 Peshmerga fighters wounded in another drone strike. And over the last few weeks, that they've seen 10 separate attacks targeting Peshmerga fighters. So this doesn't seem no longer like a sporadic series of attacks. It seems like it's specifically targeting the regional security apparatus.
And the death toll has gone up, Assad, in an earlier attack in Anbar.
Yes, that separate attack targeting the Popular Mobilization Forces. So we understand that at least 7 people killed. We understand that 1 commander was killed and 6 others. There have been many people wounded. And again, this is a pattern that we have seen. The Popular Mobilization Forces, they are armed factions here in Iraq. These armed factions have been targeting US bases, interests, locations. And we've also seen strikes carried out against them. And it's been a very bloody night for them. But what's important is whenever the PMF have been targeted, the Iraqi authorities here have condemned those attacks because the PMF come under the Iraqi military and have funding from them. So these are 2 separate locations targeting 2 separate groups of security forces. And what it seems like is that this is a battlefield stemming across Iraq's delicate politically and security landscape.
Assad Baig in Baghdad, thank you for the update.